Hello, good evening. Hope all is well. Looks like we have another hurdle to get over with the oncoming cold snap. If anybody has needs, please speak up as I feel you will and will assist. But with that cold snap, I'm going to be okay. And as long as I have my Fruit 2.0, Wolf Chili, matzo crackers, and fruit gushers. And if you haven't heard that story, now's not the time, but get with me and I'll share that story with you. Tonight, I want to just share thoughts. And those who will probably be interested, are you pragmatic? Dealing with things sensibly, realistically, in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations, then this may be of interest to you. Are you sensible, chosen in accordance with wisdom and prudence? Then my thoughts will maybe be pertinent to you. Are you rational, based on or in accordance with reason or logic? If you are any of those, then I hope that these thoughts will have an impact on you as I'm so desiring for them to be. We've seen survival shows, and tied into the comments of what I need to survive a storm, I would fail miserably. And it would not go well, and I'd be the photo probably like 5 minutes into the story where they were like, well, he's no longer there in the group. But I've coming across survival things and thinking of this cold weather and thinking of all that's coming about, searching online, there's 4 things that we state are needed for human survival. We need food, we need water, we need air, and we need shelter. I don't argue with that at all. And I think it's very practical. I'd like to dig a little deeper again based on the challenge of being pragmatic, sensible, and rational. In regards to food, John 6:35, and Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall never hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. Regarding water, but whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life. Seeing a trend here? Air. Acts 17:25. Nor is he worshipped with men's hands as though he needed anything, since he gives to all life, breath, and all things. Shelter. Psalm 61:3. For you have been a shelter for me, a strong tower from the enemy. Psalm 61:4. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the shelter of your wings. Psalm 143:9. Deliver me, O Lord, from my enemies. In you I take shelter. So again, if we're thinking about this and being practical and pragmatic or sensible, whatever the big words I found on the dictionary, food, water, air, shelter. What do we need for survival? And I agree 100%, and I hope that with the scriptures that I've applied, you can dig deeper into what I'm trying to get at here. I could end and I could say, okay, great, I'm in agreement with it. I'm not going to vary from the course. I'm going to leave it at 5, but I can't stop there. There may be some that were like me many years ago, seeking, concerned, not knowing I was lost, but not being fulfilled. Tired of the world, having confusion, having lots of challenges about me, having a great life. I was very fortunate and blessed and stuff, but there was an emptiness. Some of you have possibly been on the right track, struggled, fallen a wayside, and are struggling to get back on track. As I close, I want to add a 5th one. Obedience. We need to have obedience to our Creator. If you were with me or if you, as I was many years ago, and lost, I want to give you that fifth one and say obedience. And we want to sit down, we want to study with you, we want to talk with you. If you're learning about God's word and you're in school, it's tough. It's really tough out there. I mean, you got Ashley A, Ashley R, Ashley B, and Austin J, and in school, and they're getting the credit, they're getting all the things that are taken care of, and you're getting sidetracked and bypassed. If you're in high school, you're in college, you're trying to get ahead, but it seems like those that are part of organizations or part of entities that are on the campus seem to be getting ahead, and you're beating your head against the wall. If you're early in your career, it's challenging. It's tough. I want to invite you to join this fifth one in obedience. Hebrews 5, verse 8 through 10. Though he was a son, yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. And having been perfected, he became the author of eternal salvation to all who obey him, called by God as high priest according to the order of Melchizedek. The he was Jesus, and the he was our gift. So I hope that I've allowed you to dig deeper into what it is that we need to survive, and you'll take these words to heart. And if anybody has need, we ask that you come now as we sing.